What happens in a children's home? What does it look like? How are children placed there in the first place? How long do they stay? Who takes care of them and how? How protected are they? These questions are very common amongst people seeking to know what happens with children who for some reason have to live in out-of-home care in Malta. One of these homes, St. Joseph's, has received over 2,300 kids over a period of 120 years. Orphans, children from situations of abuse and trauma, children surrounded by drugs, crime and neglect, and children who have had to be rescued from harm's way. The home nowadays takes care of a group of up to 18 children, aged between 8 and 18. 3 apartments, each taking up to 6 children, were set up in 1993 to shift from a dormitory-based structure to an apartment-like environment which replicates the environment of home. Each flat is run by a male and female care worker who take care of all the children's needs, from clothes to food, from referrals to psychological services to dental appointments. Daily routine is pretty much like every other family. The boys go to school, come back, change their uniforms unwillingly, leave dirty socks all around, fight to do their homework, fight as to whose turn it is to play on the PlayStation, play football together, go to football nurseries, and have other extracurricular activities. They eat together, and believe it or not, wash their dishes too. And after some TV time together, go to sleep. It all sounds pretty normal. The one big thing missing is that they are far from home. That is an emptiness, a loss we can never fully replace. Our dedicated staff make it warm and caring and supportive, but always, children in care crave the most basic need of all, the love of their parents. At times this shows up in deviant behavioral patterns. Whilst the home is not a secure unit or a prison-like structure, its staff are also trained to cope with difficult behaviors and situations. The Independent Living Project at St. Joseph's Home targets one of the flats where the children live. The intention is to restructure it so that it responds to 2 particular needs. The need for older boys aged 15 and over to have semi-independent living arrangements, which help them prepare for life outside the home, and a smaller shelter for a group of 5 younger children who have nowhere to go on weekends. It is our hope that St. Joseph's, in spite of its limitations, can continue to offer the very best in care for children in our country, because these kids too, with your help, deserve a second chance.